This is another edition, and this is the ETOP EPC. ETOP PC is one of the desktops. It's a touchscreen desktop computer, which gives us some greater capabilities and a nice interface bundle. The nice thing is that it comes with a very small, it comes with a nice chiclet-sized keyboard that we have here. We also have a small laser mouse, and then built into the keyboard we have a nice pull-out stylus that just comes right out of the side that you can pull out of the computer. The interface is quite amazing. It has 802.11 G and N wireless, a 1.5 megahertz processor, and a 160 gig hard drive. We're going to make a lot of modifications to this ETOP over the next couple of weeks. We've already bumped up the RAM to 2 gigs of RAM to give us a little bit more speed, but then we're going to change out the hard drive to a solid-state SSD hard drive that'll be equivalent to about a 15,000 RPM hard drive. That should accelerate our speed even more, but it's a kind of a nice Mac meets Windows interface. Just quickly, we have a nice touchscreen capability. I've just got the quick launch tray loaded in Windows, and I'm just firing up Mozilla Firefox. Then we can do searches like this, and we can start web surfing rather quickly. We can use the stylus to select certain areas within a web page. We can even use a fingernail if we've got one. My fingernails are trimmed, but I imagine some ladies out there can actually manipulate and use the web page just by clicking on any hyperlinks within a page. So you can web surf in a whole new way. There's a nice pull-out sidebar here that pops out that gives us memo capability, so we can click on memos. There's a clock that's pretty neat, and then we can slide the clock off, and then we have notes that we can actually pull down right off and write information on, whatever. So whatever. You can put down anything you want. One of the nice things is art programs work really well in this. If anybody's used ArtRage, which is a really nice piece of software, you can do that as well, and I can show you that in a second. We can drag this note to the recycle bin, or if there's something we wanted to leave for the wife or the kids or something like that, you can tap on it and it'll pop the note. Clicking OK just sets it right back in place, and we're going to just exit the notes. Let's load ArtRage and show you ArtRage, which is going to be, this is ArtRage 2 Starter Edition, but again, there's a whole lot of stuff you can do, because now we have an entire palette that we can load, and I'm just going to start to paint with ArtRage. I'm going to pick a palette of paint color, and I'm going to have to select the tool. I better get to a paintbrush. There we go. Okay, and we can actually start painting and doing some nice designs. I can go to the I can go and start blending these. I can combine colors. Again, we can spend hours of fun demonstrating all kinds of software on here. But again, it takes us to some new interfaces where you can even expand some levels of creativity. It's almost like I'm working with virtual oil paint right here, and I can start to blend colors. And then if I hook this up to a large inkjet, color jet, I can start, I can really start being creative. In ArtRage 2, you can also import an image. So I can select an image. Not to demonstrate the ArtRage too much, but I wanted to get into the capabilities of software. I'm just going to select a picture of, let's say my Sebring convertible. So we're loading that, and then I can go to a smear palette, and I can literally start getting creative, changing the size of the palette. Woo! Fun. So I can literally do some fun things with different types of software here. So just to give you an idea of the capabilities of the ETOP, I'm going to kind of exit out of our software here. But these are some of the capabilities that we have. Also, it has great sound. I've loaded the Radio Screamer. If you haven't used that, it's a nice streaming screamer. It has presets of around the world, but I've just selected a jazz channel, and we're going to just stream in some music. And you can see that the sound quality is really good. And it also streams music really well in Hulu. It plays full DivX movies. I'll just grab some DivX software. Go to a DivX movie here. Let's just load The Princess Bride. Something classic. Okay. And we've got the KM player already pre-installed, loading the Princess Bride. I can double tap. And we're going to normal screen, going to full letterbox screen.
Waterfish isn't the same way in various.
Whoever he is, he's too late.
So, again, real nice capabilities. So again, more capabilities with the ETOP. Again, I'm going to pick up the speed on this one, and you can go even further to lengthen it. There's a on the back of the ETOP. Oh, a couple things here on the front. There's a power button for booting up the computer. There's a second button for just turning off the monitor. And then over here, there's a volume increase, also brightness and volume both, where you can change the brightness. On the side of this side, there's nothing. It's just plain and simple nothing. But on the other side, we have a SD micro card slot reader for SD memory and different types of memory that it'll take. There's two USB ports here, and then clear around the back of the ETOP, we have more sound output. So if we wanted to do into a bigger set of speakers, so we wanted to go, well, let's amplify and take her up to like a small jukebox set for even better sound. We could bump that up and connect right here. We've got microphone in and line in as well. There's three more USB 2 ports, which give us more capability. There also is a USB 2 port here, which you either connect a mouse, but I'm using that for a iPod. And then there's Ethernet in, and then there's 802.11b Wi-Fi that we're on right now. There's also a lock, one of the locks for locking down the computer. And so, very nice configuration. The only thing I think I would complain about at the beginning of the ETOP is its performance is moderate. But again, I haven't even I've only bumped up the RAM so far to 2 gigs, and the next thing to do is to take her to a much faster hard drive or SSD digital drive. And those drives are coming down right now, as we can see, so I'm kind of waiting on that. So I think the first thing I'll do is a 10,000 or 15,000 RPM hard drive to take her up for more performance. So again, this is John, and this is the ETOP PC. A very useful and very nice addition for a business or a family. Thank you very much.